Welcome back to Boar's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. Well, we do have another movie review, and it is from Warner Brothers and Summit. And it is the 4K of Deepwater Horizon.
Technically Lionsgate.
And here's your spine. And the back. And disc artwork. This movie is actually based off of a true story that happened on April 20th, 2010. And it was an offshore drilling rig that exploded in the Gulf of Mexico, and that lasted actually all the way till September before they can actually get all the oil up. And it released an estimated of 3.19 million barrels of oil throughout the ocean, and 11 people actually died that day. And this movie represents what happened to that rig. It's a very good movie. It's a very sad movie for the 11 people that did die that day.
Has some great stars in it though.
Yes.
You have Kurt Russell, which you know is a great star. Mark Wahlberg, which you know from the Funky Bunch. Good Vibrations. He had good vibrations in this movie. He did an excellent job. Just like he is another actor that is on the level of Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he
to be
really
honest
is.
with you. And you had Goldie Hawn's daughter. You had Kate Hudson in it.
Yes.
So that was very weird to see her.
Yeah, but Kate Hudson and Kurt Russell didn't have any scene until the end of the movie that they were together.
You had other stars in here also. You had
John Malkovich.
He's very weird. Gina Rodriguez. Dylan O'Brien, in case you don't know, from the TV show from MTV, Teen Wolf, and from one of the great movies, Love and Monsters, and trilogy, The Maze Runner, which he did an excellent job in.
He really did.
So, this movie is very nerve-wracking. I've seen this movie time and time again. It is such a great movie. It reminds you of Patriots Day. It kind of, not the same storyline obviously, but with the emotional and all that, and what happens and whatnot. It's just because of one dumbass that was
from BP,
which was played by John Malkovich. Let's put it on the kill line. If it reads 0, you're good. No worries.
There's obviously something wrong.
Yeah. And Jason, who was being played by the guy from American History X, I cannot remember his name.
No, it's not.
But it was Derek's buddy in that movie, which was played by Edward Norton. But he was trying to say, and he didn't want to listen, because you know, people from BP, they know everything. So, but
when this happened, BP actually cut corners to save money because they were quite a few days behind schedule on this, so they figured they would cut the corners.
43 days, but there's a lot of safety issues that needed to be addressed, let alone the toilets, the showers,
the phones,
the intercom system.
You name it, there was something wrong on the rig that needed to be fixed.
It's setting in salt water. Stuff underneath needed to be fixed, obviously, because it was rusting. After so long, it's going to rust, and eventually it's going to crack and break. So all of this could have been avoided if it wasn't for the dumbasses from BP. But
in the long run, BP did have to deal with what they dealt with, what they did, and whatnot. And I'm glad that the families got what they needed to deal with this. I'm sad for the 11 people who lost their lives because of a stupid mistake that should have been corrected from the get-go.
The movie is so nerve-wracking. Once it explodes and starts to happen, it's like, damn. Because you got attached to Dylan O'Brien. Obviously, Kurt Russell, I was attached to him just because I love him as an actor. Mark Wahlberg, he just an actor in his own league. John Malkovich just irritates me just because I don't like him anyway.
He normally doesn't know.
But then you had Mark Wahlberg's wife at home wondering what was going on. She just heard on the news that there's a fire on the oil rig in the sea. Deepwater Horizon, that's all they knew. And of course she's all up in arms about what's going on, where her husband is and whatnot. Of course he had to leave for 21 days to go on there, so that's a mess up in itself. So he was down in his office when he was talking to her when all this was going on, and then bam, and it just triggers from there. I mean, explosion after explosion, and it's a very nerve-wracking movie. It's a sad movie, but I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. It made me, if you weren't a Mark Wahlberg fan, I already was, but this made me an even bigger fan of him. So it will tear you up just because what they went through and whatnot, kind of like Patriots Day. So it's a movie you need to sit down and watch. It's a very important movie about how stupid people are in this world. I say it consistently that people are fucking idiots. That BP would be that fucking stupid to cut corners just to save a buck. That's most of this shit nowadays. People want to take corners, cut corners to save a couple dollars in the pocket. That's for all you rich ass pricks out there that likes to do this because you fucking assholes don't have enough money in your pocket. You want to cut corners. That's what BP was. John Malkovich was rich. He just wanted to have more money in his pocket. All he was thinking about was himself and that extra possibly $1 or $2 or whatever.
Money.
That's what they kept singing in, remember? That's what they kept singing in there. And like Mark Wahlberg said, it's above his pay grade. So, but it's a very nerve-wracking movie once that all begins. It's one of those movies you sit down and you don't move. It draws you in and I mean, this is already a dangerous job as it is. Being on the pipeline, getting this oil from over here and whatnot, and every actor and actress that was in this movie did such a wonderful job. This was when it first happened, and then they decided to make this movie. Some people were definitely against it because they felt like they were dishonoring the people that lost their lives that day, but they wanted to honor them for what they did, what they went through, what their families go through. And showed us the stupidity and the greed of BP Corporation and the people that were running it at this time. Hopefully we get the pipeline up and running again once we get some common sense coming into the White House, since dumbass bitch Biden don't have a fucking clue. The only thing he knows is how to drain diarrhea out of his ass and sit on the beach and suck on cocktails. But I ain't talking about the type of cocktails that you drink either. So, but that is a shot at him, so fuck him. So, but
if you have not seen this movie, this movie is extremely worth it. In my personal opinion, I would buy this day one because it's that good of a movie. The transfer was excellent. It's very bright. For what everything.
The Dolby Atmos, once them explosions started coming,
that's when you really got the use of it.
You really you felt everything. The dialogue was on par the whole movie. And when the fire depends on your TV, and the fire looked gold. That's the way it's supposed to look. So it didn't look, some fires look washed out. This was gold, but it all depends on your TV on how it looks. So down the board, this movie was excellent. Special features?
So you have the fury of the rig, bringing the incredible rig and explosive stunts to life. Deep water surveillance across the setup close with raw footage. Work like an American. 8 stories of real American workers. Disc 2, which is your Blu-ray, had Beyond the Horizon, an hour-long 5-part series. Mark Wahlberg and the cast meet real-life heroes and discuss their personal experiences from Deepwater Horizon. So they actually met with some of the people who were on that rig. And Captain of the Rig. Key cast members discuss director Peter Berg's stunning vision to bring this film to screen.
You figure people that do this, it's a dangerous job, but they love to do what they do. And obviously when you have a dipshit president come in and shut down the pipeline all those people lost their jobs. A lot of people like doing it, but Mr. Electric, anything he has is an electric dildo going up his ass. That's the only thing he fucking has. And that was just stupid. That put a lot of people out of a job, and once again, it shows the Democratic left
hurting the American people.
Yeah. Hopefully people realize this time around that liberals, all they care about is how much money is going in their pocket. Regardless whether you're gay, you're not gay, you're trans, you're black, you're white, you're Asian, whatever color you are.
It doesn't matter. Who
gives a flying fuck? I don't give a fuck if you're gay, whatever you want to do, that's your prerogative. I can give a fuck what happened. You're not coming bothering me, and I'm not coming bothering you about it. Not everybody wants to see that shit nowadays. This was ruined because of Biden coming in and shutting down the pipeline. All these people lost their jobs because of this. For what? For him to push electric for what? The few idiots in California, which
and most of them didn't even want it.
No. Some of the people out there are coming to common sense. I mean, majority of them are fucking idiots. And then you got some of the people in New York coming to common sense, but most of them are fucking idiots too. I mean, even the governor out there, a mayor, he's a complete fucking idiot, and he's actually got common sense all of a sudden.
Yep.
Man, it just takes one man to come in and make common sense of actually what is going on. The woke needs to leave. We're tired of hearing it. I mean, if you all support that, I mean, you can definitely go suck a dick and stick it straight up your ass and watch it bleed. That's what needs to happen. But as far as that Biden shutting down the pipeline, that was just stupid. That cost more money for the Americans. We had to constantly keep paying more. You blame it on bigger corporations. Of course, they do have some take in it, but shutting down the pipeline, that was just dumb.
Yeah. Gas prices and oil and everything.
We can get oil from over here. We don't need to get it from those terrorist, war-torn countries that we normally get it from. We don't need them. We can weed them out. We don't need to deal with them. Let them suffer on their own.
Yep.
So, Deepwater Horizon, highly recommended. However you feel about how I shoot my politics, this is was on you, but anybody with any common sense would agree that the pipeline should not have been shut down. Biden should have been 6 feet under dying, and blowjob Harris should be out doing what she does best.
Right.
I mean, where's she been?
Nowhere.
Yeah. Then you got the abomination. He's probably over in Iran
on a yacht or something.
Yeah. And you got Miguel Obama.
Well, she with Obama on a yacht.
The abomination. That's exactly what they are. They might be living in the basement of a blowjob Bill. But look, he wasn't actually too bad of a president.
No.
I mean, he was a fucking idiot. I mean, of course, if you were married to Hillary Clinton, I'd want to be getting my dick sucked by another woman also. So I mean, that's the way I see that one, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not a man, but
you know
if I was, I do know what you mean.
But that's all. That's the thing about this channel. It's all shit and giggles. But I'm being serious about him shutting the pipeline down. It's not. It shouldn't have been done. That was just a stupid, ignorant decision. That shows the Democrats do not care about the Americans. They need to put the Americans first. That's the type of president we need, to put Americans first. Save us more money. We can save up and retire. These liberal rejects go in there, and you ain't going to be able to save up and retire.
No, you got to be like 90.
Yeah.
But by then you're dead.
Yeah, and then you're dead. So, highly recommend Deepwater Horizon. It's a 5 out of 5.
Down the board, because
it's just one of those movies that you need to see.
Yep.
So it's an experience.
Even if you are not the type of person who likes based on true story movies, this is definitely one you need to see and watch.
So, that is our review.
We will see you on the next one.